I am a priest. Every single day, the same man comes to church for a bizarre confession. For years, I've served in this quiet church, accustomed to the rhythm of confessions. People come, unburden their sins, and leave lighter. But one man changed everything. He first appeared weeks ago, striding to the confession booth without a word. He wore a tattered gray hoodie, the hood pulled low, hiding his face in shadow. I couldn't see his eyes, just a vague shape. It's not unusual for penitents to seek anonymity, so I entered the booth, greeted him as always, and waited. Silence stretched, heavy and unnatural. I prompted him gently. After a pause, he spoke, voice low and flat. I went to the woods, as if I should know why. He said no more, like that alone was a sin. I thought he might be a hunter, guilty over animals killed. I asked him to elaborate. He described a clearing where the grass glowed unnaturally green, a lone cabin at its heart. Then he stopped, offering nothing else. When I pressed why this was a sin, he let out a laugh, sharp, unhinged, like nails on glass. My skin crawled. He stood and left without another word. I was rattled, but chalked it up to a prank. I was wrong. He returned the next day, heading straight to the booth, expecting me to follow. Duty and curiosity pulled me in. He said he hadn't slept, voice dripping with that same eerie calm. I mentioned my own insomnia, hoping to connect, and asked why he confessed this. That laugh again, clawing at my nerves. I wanted to scream. A young woman, Clara, often visited the church, praying silently in the front pews. She was kind, soft-spoken. One day, she confided she felt watched in her apartment, a suffocating fear she couldn't shake. She prayed for peace, and I prayed for her safety, my heart heavy. The man kept coming, every day, reciting 1 or 2 lines, never sins. He repeated himself after 3 days, the woods, the cabin, his sleepless nights, always in the same words, like a chant. His hooded figure haunted me, always arriving minutes after I did, no matter when I came. It was as if he knew my every move. The day after Clara's visit, I asked if he knew her, a gut feeling gnawing at me. Silence, then that laugh. My lip bled from biting it. He said nothing and left. His visit stretched over a week, his face still hidden. I grew paranoid, my insomnia worsening. Clara's fear echoed in my mind. Unable to bear it, I drove to her apartment to bless it, hoping to ease her terror. She hesitated, eyes wide with panic, but let me in when I explained. She said a blessing would make her feel God's protection. I performed the rite, but the air felt thick, wrong. The man's confessions never changed, but his presence grew darker, his laugh more menacing. Yesterday, he whispered, she's not safe, before vanishing. Clara hasn't returned. Last night, I heard that laugh outside my window, and now the church feels colder, the booth's shadows deeper. Something's coming for me, and I fear it's tied to that cabin. The creaking floorboards tonight aren't mine.